And also new tonight, the FBI Director Kash Patel saying in an interview with Fox News that the FBI is looking at more than one person in connection with this case. Now, for longtime Raleigh residents, there are elements of this case that may sound familiar. Back in 2014, a Wake Forest man was kidnapped and held for 5 days before he was rescued by police in Atlanta. It was a national story. The FBI was involved, and tonight, WRAL's Eric Miller talked with one of those crisis negotiators with the FBI about some of the similarities with the Guthrie case.
Now, Brian, certainly some similarities and some differences here. You probably remember this case. This was the Frank Jensen case back in 2014. He was essentially an accidental victim of kidnapping. According to a federal indictment, the kidnappers were actually going after his daughter, Colleen, who worked as a prosecutor here in Wake County and had put the kidnappers' ringleader behind bars. Now, investigators in that case, they got a key break. There was a receipt that was left behind at the crime scene that led investigators to security video of the kidnappers themselves. Now, there was not a similar break in the Guthrie case, at least not until today. The photos are dark, but the picture is clear. New images shared by the FBI from Nancy Guthrie's doorbell before her disappearance show a man fully covered head to toe with a holstered gun.
So it was clearly targeted.
Luis Velasco spent 30 years with the FBI, including working directly with the Jansen family during that high-profile kidnapping in Wake County.
That's where the crisis negotiator comes into play, and that is to guide the family member in the discussion with the kidnappers.
Velasco says the FBI may only be sharing these photos now because it took time to retrieve them from the damaged doorbell. Or he says there may be a key reason the agency can't share as this investigation continues.
I want the public to know that they're really good at what they do. And they have to have optimism. And I would reach out, I would say to the family to keep hope and that we're all praying for the family.
Now, Velasco says the FBI will have also been working very hard to try to authenticate any ransom notes or communications from the kidnappers here. But he says in a case like this, one that is so prominent, being watched by so many people across the country, that is going to be a very hard job indeed. In Raleigh, Eric Miller, WRAL News.